Hello and welcome to this week's Head Teachers broadcast. It's Friday the 29th of January and we are still in lockdown, and I hope you're all managing to keep up with all the work that teachers are putting online. Just want to let parents know that starting from next week, we want to try and keep parents better informed of what is expected of pupils whilst they're at home working online. And so starting on Monday, we'll put out on all the social media platforms a form which explains right across the curriculum what learning has to be done and how to do it, which should keep parents better informed rather than simply asking your son or daughter, what are you doing at school today? And they say that all their work is finished. Indeed, it won't be finished. And you can have a look on these documents that will help you to see what is it's needed to be done that particular week. So, in addition to that, what we're planning on running is a weekly webinar for parents to join one evening per week, which will last for no more than half an hour, which will be attended by myself and members of my leadership team to answer any questions you might have. Each webinar will have a particular theme, and we've already managed to secure our educational psychologist who will run a session for that. So hopefully we'll get them up and running in the next couple of weeks, and it'll be good to see you come along to these webinars to find out a little bit more about what we do at Banff Academy in terms of supporting pupils in all aspects of their life, not just learning. So those webinars will publish soon and let you know when they're happening. But as of Monday, you will be able to see just exactly what's expected of youngsters in terms of their learning. Now, this week's squad challenge was to put together a Burns fantasy supper, and there were really some great examples, although there's some common themes, mainly being that the red hot chili pipers were the ones that would be piping in the haggis. It was difficult for me to choose a winner this week, and it was almost an historic um, 2 weeks in a row win for Squad Attenborough, although they didn't quite make it. But I was struck by Squad Attenborough's guest list. In fact, they had the Queen doing the Selkirk Grace, Hillary Clinton toasting the haggis, and David Attenborough doing the immortal memory, of course, and the toast to the lassies by the former President Donald Trump, with the reply by Nicola Sturgeon. So I thought that would be particularly interesting. However, they were only runners up because, without doubt, the outstanding presentation this week came from former Squad of the Week winners, Colonel Tom. We'll post up their presentation because they put in a tremendous amount of research into actually how to run a burn supper, as well as have a brilliant guest list. So I won't unveil what it is that they said. You can have a look at the presentation themselves. So chocolate on its way to Squad Colonel Tom next week. So very well done to you guys. So next week's squad challenge, I'm really grateful to the Parent Council in supporting us for this particular challenge, and they have kindly given us £500 for us to spend on a COVID-related resource or something that would help the school whilst we're in lockdown or to do with COVID. So my challenge to squads next week is: you have £500. How are you going to spend it? And by next Friday morning, if we can get all of those submissions into the squad box, myself and the chair of the Parent Council will have a look at those wish lists, if you like, and we'll decide on which one is going to win. So not only will that squad get to spend the £500, but they'll also win Squad of the Week. So £500 on a COVID-related resource that will help your squad. What would that be? What would it look like? How would you spend it? So get your thinking caps on and work with each other in your squad and your squad leader to see if we can come up with something quite creative for that. Just a final prompt: if you haven't managed to put in the consent form for watching live video on Teams, then please do so. And please bear with us with the connectivity issues. That still seems to be a bit of a challenge at the moment, with sound and vision sometimes dropping out. I'm sure our colleagues at Aberdeenshire are working on that, and hopefully that will improve very soon. So in the meantime, I hope you have a good week. Look after yourself and each other, and please do take care.